Hey folks, how you doing out there today? Remo back, and we are out on my newest expeditions mod map project. I'm going to focus on this map, probably go back to Snowrunner for the next one after this, but I want to get a full-size map out, and hopefully by the time I get this one done, we'll be looking at at least probably most of a month. I've really only spent maybe a week kind of messing around with this, so we got a few hours into it. What we are looking at on this new map that I'm working on is I'm going to make it feel a little more Snowrunner like. I've seen it written and said in quite a few spots that people aren't digging the no roads thing, and I totally get it. I kind of feel the same way. So what I want to do with this is I want to try to work in essentially a road system. Nothing big. This is going to be a fairly major road on the map, but I figured we could work some tasks off of the main roads, but actually have a bit of a trail system around that you can follow and kind of generally get you to the area. Again, the game is so new right now. We're going to keep experimenting, playing around, seeing what works, what doesn't. Right now, super constrained with the fact that one of the main mission features I can't use right now, so I can't really do much for tasks. But like I said, hopefully in a couple weeks when I get to that point, maybe they'll have a fix out. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But right now it's pretty minimal. I have seen a few requests for more recovery tasks. Now, one downfall right now in this game is we don't have the trucks. The amount of trucks that Snowrunner has, there's minimal vehicles, so can definitely do some vehicle recoveries. Don't have trailers either, which was another major recovery thing in Snowrunner. So again, we're gonna have to feel out the situation, see what we can do, see what's coming with the game. This map is gonna right now I'm working on this giant swamp and kind of along the river area and stuff, and then a good chunk of the map is going to be some really tall mountains. Figured we could run some pretty fun little trails and along cliff sides and stuff, a lot of hill climbs and that, and probably work in some of the task systems. I thought maybe we could work in the drone with some of the vehicle recoveries in terms of, you'll see when we get up to the end of this trail, as I said, trying to make it have some roads but not all roads. This road's gonna end in a big swamp, so what you kind of have to do is the road will take you out there and then you're gonna have to pick your way through the swamp, or maybe up the river or around. So I want to kind of lead you to areas and then give you spots where you have to kind of cut your own path. I know a lot of you players that cut your own path all the time anyways. But I'm just going to try and play around with some of the build styles. Again, we don't have a lot of models. There's no buildings. There's no... all that kind of stuff's not in the editor yet. I'm hoping it's coming, even in terms of bringing over some of my mod maps from Snowrunner. Right now it's not possible. I would need all the assets from Snowrunner to bring a map over and actually put it in game, so I just can't do it right now. But I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I definitely would love to. I think like Outback Overlanding, Tassie Trailing, a couple of the maps like that would be kind of fun to redo in this game with some of the tasks and missions that are in the new Expeditions game. So anyways, let me know what you think of this so far. Probably the next video will be later in the week, and I'm going to start working some of the mountain trails. And yeah, anyone that's played Expeditions or who's going to get out on it when the full release happens this week, I'd love to hear ideas on what we want to do with some of the tasks. In terms of what you see in the game that you've played so far, and what works, what doesn't, what you want to see more of. I think this game has a long way to go, but you know how much these Snowrunner, Mudrunner, Spin Tires games can expand, and the modding makes it almost endless. So let's just figure out what's going to work best with this game and what we can do to have a lot of fun. And again, let me know what you think of this so far. We'll talk to y'all again real soon. Have a good one.